Finding the right school means avoiding this and spending more money. A lot of senior families now are down to the wire to make that final choice, right? Perhaps it's between two schools, maybe one's close and one's further away, or one's a little bit more expensive and one's less expensive, whatever the case may be. But it's that crunch time. Now, junior families and younger, I don't mean to exclude you, but because there are some lessons that you can take from this. But this whole college planning, applications, financial aid, the focus really is about getting kids to college when it really should be about getting kids through college. And part of that is making the right choice about the colleges. Now, I'm sure you've done your homework. You looked at like where the schools rank, and you've gone on a tour and things like that. And those are important things. But picking a college is like buying a house. You don't often buy a house for just the house. Oftentimes, we need a certain number of bedrooms or a certain number of bathrooms or a 2-car garage or whatever features that may come with the house. That's true. But also important are things like, is it a good neighborhood? Are you in a good school system? How's that commute from the house to your job? Or other things that really have nothing to do with the house per se. Well, picking college is kind of like that because remember, your kid has to live there for 4 years, so they better like it. And I've done a video before also about the food. It's more of an important factor than most families think. But my point here is this. Families often, and students, are often focused on the name. They're focused on the ranking. They forget about things like what the campus environment's like. Is it a big school versus small school? Is it far away, close to home? Is it hot? Is it cold? Whatever the case may be. And the reason that is an important issue, and the reason that is a financial issue, is because of something called transfer leakage. And this is something you want to avoid. Transfer leakage simply means that when a kid transfers from one school to another, oftentimes some of the classes and some of the credits they earned at the first school don't end up transferring to the second school. Okay, hey, you know that math class you took at school A? Well, that doesn't count as a math class at school B, so now you got to essentially retake that same math class. It's a problem because when you do that, it lengthens out the time to graduation. So historically, an undergraduate degree is 4 years, but now these things push degree completion out to 5 years or even 6 years. And I'm not even talking about like the 4+1 or 3+2 grad programs. I'm talking about just undergraduate. Well, when you delay graduation time because you've transferred, that ends up costing you, the family, the parents, more money. Okay, because it takes longer to graduate. And so part of finding the right school, and a lot of people think about this as an admissions decision, right? Making sure that they like it and all that stuff. It really is a financial decision, right? If you want to spend less money on college, ultimately, then you need to really do your homework and make sure that your kid is going to like living there. And not just based on whatever the name or the ranking is. Right now, for junior families and younger, the lesson I think you should take away from this is, yeah, you want to go on the tour. The earlier you start, the better off you're going to be. In fact, just eliminating schools, like if you know from an earlier stage that your student just doesn't like big schools in the middle of nowhere, well, you can eliminate those schools, right? Like you don't have to bother touring them if you're able to figure that out early. Doing so really benefits you. And if you can really narrow down, hey, I want this type of school in this type of setting that has this major that maybe is ranked for whatever. Again, I want to live in this type of environment, then the better you can figure that out, the more chance of success your student's going to have. And ultimately, that is going to save you, the parents, money down the road. I hope you found this tip helpful. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time.